G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be building a cheeky little worm farm. Best to do over winter so you can have it at your home. Everyone knows how expensive worms are, so this will really save me a lot of money in the long run. And there's nothing better than fat, juicy, homegrown worms. We've just got some lengths of wood here. It's going to be rough as guts, but all I need is just a box where I could build dirt off the ground with leaves and foliage and stuff like that. So we're just going to cut some lengths here, try and make it pretty even, put it together. Alright, look, that's good enough. We're just going to get this nailed up, and the two end pieces are bigger than the two middle pieces, but that's fine. I can then put the shade cloth and stuff and the carpet, cardboard and all that stuff in between. So let's get, they're not perfect cuts on the ends. I didn't have a power saw, but I just had a hand saw. This is just basic. If you just have a hammer and nails and a hand saw, you can just build something like this. But let's get this nailed together and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, there we go. That's just a box there. Looks pretty rough, but it'll still do. Let's find a spot for it and start setting up for the worms. Now, I've just found a little spot next to the shed. I got my filleting table right there that I actually put in the other day. Nice filleting table. The hose is right there. And this area here usually has a lot of moisture from the roof and the rainwater coming off the roof via this pipe. So it's usually pretty moist around here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get, that's the frame there, I'm just going to get a shovel and work the ground up a bit so then I can water it in, put the box down, then put all of our other stuff that we need in the worm farm. I've just quickly went and got a batch of half loam and half dirt. The soil I have underneath here is actually really good, and there's even, when I was digging it, there was even worms in it as well, so it already has a head start if there's worms in it, which is good. So only little ones, but yeah, we're just going to mix that up. That's just loam and normal dirt, and moist, really moist dirt too. We'll just scrape the surface here and get it prepped. It's looking pretty good. I've dug the dirt up a little bit, not too much. Now we're just going to add that dirt to this. I've just went and got some leaf foliage. I'm just gonna really quickly put some moisture over this stuff here. So this is just half broken down leaves and stuff that you can find under your trees, and just old lawn clippings as well. This is some of the best food for the worms. Like, as you can see, when I was digging the dirt and stuff up just then, like, I was getting worms, like big worms like that out of it. So they're obviously eating it and living there, so they're gonna all go in here. There's heaps of them worms that size, and that will help the breeding and stuff in this area. That looks awesome. Really inviting for some big fat juicy worms. Like, all the dirt that I was just digging then has, as you can see there, worms all through it, so it looks pretty good. There's hay. Water that in one more time. Yeah. I have these bits of carpet here which will help hold in the moisture, and the worms love sitting under this stuff. That stuff is really good. This also just keeps the direct sunlight off the leaves and the hay and stuff to stop it from drying out. They also don't like really bright areas too, so we can double up this stuff a few times just to make it thicker and better. And there you have it, a nice worm patch for when you're about to go for a fish for an arvo, or even fishing for a weekend. You got worms and you know they're going to be here. Just make sure you're keeping on top of watering it and keeping it moist, so that them worms stay here. But you let that decompose for a couple of weeks and they should be filled with worms. It's pretty easy. You get basic stuff, nails, hammer and a saw to make it, and then just some basic materials you might have at your house or that you can buy for very, very cheap. This will save you a lot of money in the long run for buying bait. What also you need to add is just food scraps. They love that. The worms, they'll bring the worms in even more. Even though there's a lot of food in there now, even more is better. I had fun making it. It's just good to get out and get some fresh air. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you tagging along. Make sure you like the video down below if you like, and subscribe if you already haven't. That'll really help me out so that you can see the videos upcoming in the future. It's winter right now, so the fishing isn't 100%, so hope to see you in the near future, and I'll see you on the next outdoor adventure. Oh. You want a piece of grass? Ow!